the right back position, and Night Flame on left back. I haven't seen him play in a while either. Then center mid, of course. Of course, we have M10 or Kingu. And in center forward, we have Beanit. And alongside him run Bachira and Spaxin. That BandA defense, man, I don't know, man. It can do stuff. I can tell you that much. It can do things. Let me just turn down these crowd noises because this seems to be a bit too much. Something like this is good. There you go. Much better this way. So, NT is starting us off now with Salix already running down. Doga trying to run alongside him down. I don't know why he's not playing it in. Doga now has a chance to shoot for NT. Doga looking up, maybe to cross it in towards Trabajador. Trabajador shoots, and what a save from Hyder's goal. Already so early on into the game, and we have a good save from the goalkeeper. And unfortunately for Salix, he's offside for the rebound, even though I'd like to believe the goalkeeper had it covered anyways. M10 plays it towards Beanit in CF, who I think most of us are used to seeing in defense. Dreiser going a bit outside of his natural position there, plays it back to Bogdan in the end. I was going to say something completely different there, but it's Bogdan. Night Flame. Is it still a bit too loud? Yeah, I got you. I don't know why it's unbelievably loud. I think this is better. Something like this. There you go. Then, okay, we can move on now. So Doga crosses it in, and it's a corner kick for NT. This could be an early one. And Doga teeing up across it. Only has 2 people to pick out from this time. And now comes Trabajador. Oh no, it's Lemon. It's in. Already 1-0. Already an early goal. And as I say that, we have the predictions coming in. And most of the people, well, I say most. It's only 2 people that have voted. But it seems like BandA are favorites to win this one. According to the polls. Should I try it again to make another poll? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll leave it like this. I think the vote has come in far too late. I can try and make another one just real quick. New poll. Who will win? And I'll make this one a lot quicker. NT, B, and A. There we go. Vote away now. Wait for the lag to go away for a bit. Okay, there we go. So yeah, NT already 1-0 up early in this game. That's definitely what they want because, well, BandA have a huge potential to counter-attack. I know with the way they've been playing, they have a strong attack. But, well, now, I don't think with the way NT is going to defend this game, they'll have too much to do. They'll have to start putting up in numbers. Now then, Treiser up against Wilmots. Going outside of his natural position. In comes Trabajador, tries to steal the ball from him, no. And then Bachar with plenty of space to shoot, and I don't know why he didn't play Spax in there. It was a rather tame effort towards goal, and I think Rav, well, it's a routine save for him, isn't it? Long ball played towards Lemon now. Lemon gets past 2, almost gets past Night Flame as well, but he somehow managed to get the ball back. Doga now, up against Night Flame, plays a gentle ball towards Lemon. Trabajador has a shot, I think, but it's cleared away. And it's only a corner kick again for NT. BandA really have to be careful of defending those, especially now Lemon is taking them. Lemon trades towards Trabajador. Salix go for the long shot here. Salix! What a strike from Salix! And honestly, I must say, I think I've been expecting that from him. He's always super dangerous on those long shots, and I don't think it's something the keeper can very easily say. That's a fantastic goal. Oh, that's, I mean, on the replay it looks even better, I think. Unbelievable strike from Salix, and I think again, it's just about what you would expect from him, and it's already 2-0 for NT. I think most of us were expecting a lot more from this match, but so far BandA have just been outperformed completely. Kingu now plays Beanit, well, tries to play Beanit. He does get the ball back eventually, and Beanit is just going to try and W his way through, but it doesn't go his way at all. And now Trabajador has the chance to play it back to his defenders and Wilmots. He's up against 2 here, but I think he has plenty of people to pick out from. Slave has to perhaps Try and look towards the right side. Does good enough here to play towards Trabajador. Trabajador plays a flash ball towards Salix, but cannot take the advantage of it. And now then, oof, well, close enough. Yeah, again, that was just an insane finish from Salix, wasn't it? Godly from the veteran, I must say myself. Plays it back towards Slave, who's looking a bit undecisive, and Bean it. Not hesitating to press him, and he only can get it as far as M10, but Trabajador somehow gets the ball back. Doga now up against Night Flame, and Kingu just being forced to drop back now. Still Trabajador on the ball somehow. I don't think BandA have been able to get themselves in order. M10, Salix there, I guess the best of him. They're just dogfighting for the ball right now. Salix still on the ball, M10 contesting. Managed to play it through towards Lemon, and now comes Lemon. BandA forced to defend with most of their players now because, well, NT are just absolutely ramping up the pressure. Even Wilmots now is up into... Oh, that's an unfortunate deflection towards Trabajador. It was a completely missed ball from Wilmots. And now comes Lemon. Go for the shot here. Lemon deflects into the back of the net, and it's 3-0. Oh, goodness me. It's only going from bad to worse for BandA. I think Hyder scored there. I don't know why he would ever jump straight in that situation there. He might have already made up his mind to just dive and just expect the ball straight into his hands, but unbelievable. It just sort of topples over him into the back of the net, and again, yes, it's just Salix again, isn't it? He's been a menace down the midfield. Even Kingu cannot compete with him at the moment for the ball, and well, there you go. Seems like Kingu is also running out of options, as NT are just going to continue to ramp up the pressure here. Wilmots now plays it back towards the star boy himself, Salix. Wide towards Doga, who hasn't seen too much of the ball compared to Lemon and Salix, I would say. And he's just lost it again there. Salix up again in a beautiful position to get the ball back. Plays it towards Trabajador, who could go for a bit of a play himself. Lemon. It's just very short tip-tap passing there. And Lemon on the back stick, and it's in. It's 4-0. And BandA just cannot find an answer right now. They just cannot find anything to counter NT at the moment. They're all out of resources. I mean, I'm more surprised that Lemon was allowed to head the ball in like that. It's just... You must feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper there. He's not getting a lot of support from his defenders, especially when they're allowed in the back stick. Kingu there once again giving the ball away, and Trabajador can be through again. It could be 5-0. Trabajador, it's 5. What are we witnessing here? This is unbelievable. This is nothing like I expected it. 5-0, and we're only 23 minutes in. And I think Hyder's scroll there is just completely deflated. I think after conceding 4 goals, it's just it gets very much demotivating. It's just, well, you kind of have to feel for him, don't you? I wonder how many of you were expecting BandA to absolutely just cause an upset, perhaps. Lemon again for 6, actually. I'm even forgetting the scoreline right now, but the shot just flies over the bar. And again, I don't think BandA have had a single, let me repeat this, a single shot on target, let alone a shot to begin with. NT's defense is doing really well up high right now. Kingu now, and once again it's Salix. Salix again. All he has to do really is drop back, target the right man, and it's obviously... I think it's obvious that Kingu is their main man in this team. What a fantastic ball. And now Salix is through with so much space, and he misses it just barely. I think he was trying to get that straight to Trabajador. No hesitation. In comes Spaxin now. And this could be an attack, but Medus is just going to repeatedly woof him. Spends a bit too much time on the ball there. Has to give it away. He does. Lemon trying to get it through. And Bogdan, what's happening here with Night Flame and Bogdan? It's embarrassing at this point, unfortunately for them. Big ball there, but Treiser does well to track back. Bachira now. Plays it towards Beanit. He can find Spaxin there. Yep, as expected, he does find him. And Spaxin up against Medus. Has to win this one-on-one to get the cross in. He does win it. He has plenty of space to cover up, but he's out of stamina. He should have just crossed in when he had a chance to, but he just doesn't do it. And now Trabajador can come for counterattack. Night Flame has no answer to him. He's up ahead of him vertically anyways. In comes Trabajador for 6. It's deflected away. Bachiran, oh, it's a terrible mistake. Trabajador can go for 6. It go for 6. Oh, it's off the post and in. What a bizarre goal once again. Unbelievable. It just strokes off the shin of Bogdan, I think. Yeah, it just strokes off his shin. And it does enough to get the better of the inside of the post there. It's unfortunate again. My God, what a game. Well, what a game for NT, I should specify. BandA are getting absolutely clattered this game, and I don't think NT were planning on holding back. Trabajador, Lemon, and Salix are just absolutely causing havoc. Only takes 3 players so far to stand out and beat this team. At the same time, I must say myself, I don't think BandA have that choreography. They aren't working well together at all at the moment. And it just sort of goes to show what they've been lacking throughout the season. I think they have a fantastic team on paper, but they just cannot make it work. They have to put the right puzzle pieces together. In comes Dogan for crossing towards Trabajador. Cleared away. Spaxin. Tries to get the better of Medus. He does, but Salix is always going to be there to drop back. Makes a mistake this time. Pushes up high. In comes Spaxin now. Is out of stamina. Crosses backstick towards Bachira. Bachira towards Bennett. Off the bar. Spaxin for the rebound. And no, it's cleared away. Well, that's the first shot on target. Well, I mean, it's not on target. The post doesn't count as a shot being on target. And Trabajador could go for 7. Surely this is 7. It is 7. And he's absolutely running away with it. It's unbelievable. From defense all the way to attack. And now NT are 7 up ahead. This is getting completely out of hand now for a cup match. Unbelievable counter-attack in there from NT. If there was ever a shed of doubt that... Well, there was a shed of doubt, at least in my opinion, that NT would get away with this much of a scoreline, but now there definitely is not. And I don't think it's just... I think BandA have themselves to blame for this one. They really have to try and make themselves work together now to even try and get something out of the game. In comes Spaxin now. Doga dropping back together with Medus. Lemon now can go for 8. It's a good save this time from High School. It's just every single time they get the ball up front, they always manage to make it work. Beanit now up against Slave. Tries to go for the pass and Spaxin completely misses it. But he still gets it somehow. Crossing. Backstick and Rav. All he has to really do is catch it there. And he makes the good decision there to push out and save it. Medus now. Tries to play Doga, but even Doga, for a little bit himself, I would say, has been kind of out of it. Hasn't been able to match up to the standards of the other attackers. Now in comes Kingu. Fantastic pass towards Spaxin. Backstick towards Beanit. Can go for the shot here. And it just goes away. But this could be a good chance for BandA to get something back in this half. At least 1 goal. And it just floats away again. Good defense there, but... it only goes up for another corner. Bachira for the cross-in. Played it on the front post there. Nowhere near beating it, unfortunately. Lemon. Fantastic pass towards Salix and Trabajador there. Not able to link up with the idea of Salix. And it's once again into the hands of BandA. Doga now. Tries to play towards Trabajador once again, and again Trabajador not able to get himself into the position he wants to receive a ball into. Now comes Salix, plays Lemon. This could be another huge chance for NT. Just gonna pelt it in, isn't he? And Doga, well, tries to block Heiderschool there, but he does well to get the ball back. Salix gets the ball back, and that was just another desperate attempt at goal. And that's going to be half time. The score is 7-0. Well, most people here, I think, would say, most of the people who are not team leaders anyways, would just say to fold. But honestly, I think NT have dictated the game very early on. Sure, there may be some stray lucky goals, but again, Salix just... You can really stick a dagger through a team's heart. Whenever you score a banger like that, it's just, what else can you really do, right? And from that point on, it's just, well... Well, yeah, can we say it's over? A high chance that you could, but there's always that 1% that... They'll just pick themselves back up and then just go absolutely ultra instinct to make it back. But we can dream, right? We can dream. I don't think they will, personally. I think the game's too far gone, but they can definitely do big things when they're working together. But so far, well, it's just been a fantastic team, but just missing the right puzzle piece, the right puzzle combination. Now then, Kingu can get something out of this attack, and NT, well, if you were ever wondering about parking the bus, they're doing it right now. With getting 5 in the back so far. Doga now. Plays a gentle pass towards Trabajador. All he has to do is try to find Lemon. He's all the way by himself. Tries or gives him too much space, but unfortunately for Lemon, not being able to spot it by Trabajador there. Spacks in. Gets past one. Does get also past Medus, but he still has him lingering onto him. Has to go for the play here, but no. He's nowhere near. I'm not sure what Beaton is doing in that position. He has to be getting himself into the box now. He has to be able to receive the pass from long, because at this point you have to just make something happen out of nowhere. Honestly, I don't know if BandA can make it back with, you know, scoring 7. I mean, they might score 7, who knows, but they'll, along the line, they might concede another 2 or 3 goals. I don't think they'll be able to make it back fully. Unless somehow NT just absolutely lose it, which I seriously doubt they will. And now Bogdan gives it away. This could be 8-0. Bogdan does well to recover it. Salix still on the ball. Salix surely could be 8, and he's absolutely missed it. Wide from Salix, and that's considering the way he's been playing all game long, you would definitely expect him to finish there, but not meant to be this time. Salix now. Gets past 1, gets past 2, Trabajador, and, well, tries to play the 1-2 perhaps there, but it's just not enough. Again, there has been a bit of a link-up missing between the two. I think Trabajador has to sometimes take a very different approach in this match if he wants to link up with his teammates. Salix now, again, Trabajador just lacking a little bit behind there. And that's what I'm talking about right now. They're just missing these small little chances to put them through. Kingu now has nowhere to play really. He just forced to play back towards Bogdan. I don't think BandA are doing too much to get themselves into space here. They have to put their fullbacks up if they want to make anything happen. And now then, Trizer. And Salix again gets it back. As Trizer tracking back. Salix plays towards Trabajador. Could go for the shot. This could be 8-0. But it's a good save from Heiderschool. Safe hand from the goalkeeper. Bachira up against Wilmots now. Gets the better of him. Wilmots is lagging behind him. Tries to go for the card perhaps. This could be BandA's first goal now. Bachira tries to play it towards the Sweaty. Bean it now. Raf is jumping in the air. Could have been a huge chance. But NT doing just the bare minimum to get the ball out there. Now comes Doga. And again, another counter attack. Can NT make this work? Not meant to be. Not meant to be this time. And now BandA again trying to make something happen. M1O looking in the middle. Fantastic ball from Spaxin. Bachira's free if he looks up. M1O go for the shot. And it's a good block there. But I think personally he should have looked up there towards Bachira because he was through on goal. Cross in. Oh, and it flies over the bar. Rav is going to have to play out of his skin to preserve this clean sheet. But I think he will be very happy to preserve it. He's been saving everything so far, I think. He's on 2 saves now. It's considering the chance they've had, it's been pretty decent, you know. Kingu goes for the long pass. Rav does fantastic there to anticipate it and to intercept. Can only make Spaxin beg for that ball because now NT are back in possession. Wilmot, that's a good ball actually, but Salek just a little bit too far away from it. Beanit has the entire yellow wall against him and Spaxin there. It's another piece of misfortune to just lag in that specific second. Trabajador now up against Bogdan. Has to maybe go for this one himself. He has no one in support yet. Trabajador looks for the cross towards Lemon and it's a good header by Treiser. Salek's there. If a pass towards Doga could get his goal. No. Just cleared away in the last second. Bachira now up against Wilmot. It's another one-on-one. What can he make of this situation here? Bachira now has plenty of people to choose from, but again, absolutely no answer from him. He does well to get past Wilmot, but he just makes a very poor passing decision there. And in comes Doga. Doga could go for the cross in here. Has done enough to get past Night Flame. Doga now. And it's cleared away. And managed to keep in possession from Kingu. In comes Beanit now. Well, Bogdan there trying to play Wilmot, but not Wilmot. Wilmot gets the ball back. Bachira does well to get it back again, and we only have 20 minutes left, and now, well, not a single goal has been scored. Now comes Spaxin up against Slave. Just tries to W his way through. I don't know why people keep doing this, but for some reason people seem to have the impression that they can get past a wall of 3 people. Traba. Good pass towards Salek. This could be 8, but unfortunately for him, I think he was trying to play Lemon there. And now comes Kingu for a counter-attack. Only has Slave to beat so far. Now Wilmot is tracking back. Kingu, this could be 7-1. And he does get the 7-1. Well, it's about time, isn't it? And well, it required the individual excellence of Kingu to get past him. And then, well, Rav is going to be pretty upset with that one. But he does do enough to get his team at least a consolation goal. There's still plenty of time left, but it's just that I think it's a bit too late. But so far, BandA have been the better team, and I think I have to wonder, where has this team been before? Bachira now has the chance to cross him back, stick towards Spax, and he does, and it's 7-2. Another one. And usually, well, usually I would... How do I say this? How can I explain this in the best way possible? Usually I would be very excited for them. But I think so far it's just more sadness. And I'll explain why. It's because I just cannot help but wonder where this team has been. Where has this team been in the first half, you know? Like, BandA have had a fantastic attack, they've always had it, but where has attack been in the first half? I think also, personally, in my opinion, if you ask me, I think NT have sort of put the foot off the gas pedal. They could have definitely done more from their position, but I think they've just chosen to take a laid-back approach in this half. But it's given BandA plenty to work with here. Kingu now has to find something to make this work. Beanit has the entire yellow wall up against him, and NT are not willing to risk this at all. And I think, well, there's no way there's going to be a comeback this game. No way. Bogdan does well to push Trabajador away to get the ball back. Tries a good long ball towards Kingu. He can find Spax in here if he looks carefully enough, but no. In comes Kingu now. Still Kingu. Kingu is still up ahead. Has a sea of yellow to go up against, but only goes as far as, unfortunately, Slave, and Rav just forced to hoof it away. Why no way? Because look what minute we're in. There's no way they're gonna score 5 goals in under 10 in-game minutes. Bean it now. Plays Bachira. Good ball there, and it's just, oh, it's straight in the hands of Rav there. Well, maybe they couldn't have scored 7 goals, but they could have definitely scored, I think, 4 or 5 even, I would say. Especially considering the chance they've had. Salix, go for the long shot. Should be able to tee it up. No. Choose to play Lemon instead. Tries to play him back stick, but just cleared away in the end. Doga plays Salix, and Bogdan does enough to get him away from him. And Bean can lead another counterattack. Yeah, I think every single team nowadays, you look at, for example, the higher Div 1 teams, they always seem to play the good old cross and head tactic. Personally, I don't think there's a better way to play this game than, well, a better way there is, but there's not a more effective way to play this game than to just go for a cross in, try to score with the head. Kingu being very selfish right now, actually. Extremely selfish. Should have played Spax in. Doga. Ooh, Salix gets it back, but no, cleared away. There is with NG. Oh, well, I mean, if you're in a team like NG, of course you can do just about anything you want to, right? But I think even teams like NG, you know, when they really are up against each other, you know, when they're up against a good opposition, you know, and they're struggling to score goals, I think every single team is going to resort back to the basics, which is playing the corners, playing the crosses, you know. I think most teams, you know, if you realize a team can defend really well, it's just, you always tend to resort back to the basics. It's just how this game works for some reason. Well, we're in the 91st minute, and Kingu can take another chance into this game. This could be 7-3. It's cleared away. And Trabajador could get one more chance for this team. And instead chooses to play out the game. And that's going to be game, set, and match, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That is it. No interviews for tonight, by the way. Absolutely no. There isn't much to ask, is there? I have to be honest. Not much to say. I think the result speaks for itself. One thing I should say is that BandA, again, it's a bit disappointing for them. I expected them to really get themselves a strong game going, and they've definitely showed it a bit more. In the second half, they've shown a lot more dominance. They've shown a lot more, how do I say this? I guess better decision making, right? I think in the first half they weren't even able to make a decision in attack. So I think partially it's also to do with NT pressing up very high, you know, making sure that they're under control. So yeah. Anyway, 7-2, ladies and gentlemen. We are concluding this game, and BandA are eliminated. Um, Depending on how the players feel, we're gonna have quite a few names on the player market coming up. But it's very common for this to happen in tournaments. So yeah. Anyways, I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and bye bye.